All right, let's talk about Korean barbecue. If you've ever found yourself sitting at that table, the menu in your hands, and just felt that wave of panic wash over you, well, this is for you. We are about to flip that anxiety into pure, delicious confidence. Let's jump right in.
You know the feeling, right? We have all been there. The server is standing there patiently waiting, the grill is sizzling hot, your friends are getting hungry, and your brain just decides to go completely blank. It is a very specific kind of pressure, but you know what? The solution is way simpler than you think. So, here's our game plan to KBBQ mastery. We're going to start with some save me phrases. Then, we'll dive into the main event, ordering meat. After that, we'll cover the art of the refill, how to handle the grill and drinks, and we'll finish strong by paying the bill without even a hint of panic.
First things first, your essential toolkit. I want you to think of these as your get out of jail free cards for pretty much any situation. You do not need to be fluent, you just need a couple of key phrases to sail through the entire meal.
And here they are, your 8 little calm buttons. From getting the server's attention with a simple yogyo to asking for a recommendation with 추천 해주세요, these phrases right here will get you through almost anything you'll encounter at the table. Now, let's zoom in on the most powerful word on that list, 주세요. It just means please give me, and trust me, it's your magic key. You literally just put the thing you want in front of it. Need water? 물 주세요. Need napkins? 휴지 주세요. It is polite, it's crystal clear, and it works every single time. So how do you actually use these phrases? Well, to get a server's attention, your go-to is 여기요, which kind of means over here. The trick is to pair it with some eye contact and just a small, gentle hand raise. No snapping your fingers, no shouting, just a calm signal that says, hey, whenever you've got a second.
Okay, with our basic phrases down, it's time to tackle the main event, ordering the meat. Now, the real secret isn't knowing every single cut of pork and beef on the menu. Nope. It's just understanding the system they use for ordering. And the single most important word you need to know is 인분. It means serving or portion. It does not mean person. This is the mistake pretty much everyone makes. You don't order for the number of people at your table. You order by the number of servings you want. Honestly, understanding this one little word changes the entire game. So here's what that looks like in action. The common mistake is to say the name of the meat and then kind of trail off, like one, but the confident order. You state the meat, the number, and then that magic word, 인분. So you'd say, 삼겹살 2인분 주세요 for 2 servings of pork belly. See, it's clear, it's direct, and it's exactly how a local would say it. But hey, don't worry about getting it wrong, seriously. As this little story shows, the staff are so used to guiding people, they'll often just gently correct you. It's not a test. They just want you to have a great meal. So letting them guide you is totally normal. All right, the meat is sizzling on the grill, but you're starting to run low on those amazing little side dishes, the banchan. So how do you ask for more without feeling like you're being demanding? Let's get into the art of the refill. You know, this is a question that causes a lot of anxiety for first-timers. You're getting all this incredible food for free, and it can feel kind of awkward to ask for even more. So, is it rude? The answer is a huge, definite no. It is not rude at all. Refills are a completely normal, totally expected part of the experience. You just need to ask politely. For more lettuce, it's a super simple 생슈 떼어주세요. If you want more side dishes in general, you can say 반찬 떼어주실 수 있어요. And hey, want to sound even more natural? Here's a pro tip. Add the word 좀, which just means a bit. It softens your request. 상추 좀 더 주세요 just feels a little warmer, less like a direct order. It's a tiny change that makes a really big difference. The lesson here is pretty clear, right? Don't sit there suffering with tiny little lettuce wraps because you're too shy to ask for more. Getting refills is completely 100% normal. In fact, they expect you to. We're on the home stretch now. Let's cover 2 last areas that can sometimes cause a little bit of confusion: ordering drinks and figuring out who on earth is supposed to be cooking the meat. So when you're ordering drinks like soju or beer, just remember to ask for a byung, which means bottle. This just avoids any potential confusion. And if you need glasses, a simple 전 주세요 for the little soju glasses or cup 주세요 for beer cups will do the trick. Nice and easy. Ah, the great grill debate. That moment of truth. Do you pick up the tongs and get to work, or do you wait for the staff to come over? Some places do it all for you. Others are totally self-service, and that uncertainty can be a little stressful. Just remember, it is always okay to ask for help. This is not a test of your grilling skills. If you're not sure, just politely ask, 직원분이 구워주실 수 있어요? Even locals ask for help sometimes. Being direct is always, always better than burning your dinner. You've had an amazing meal. Now it's time for the final act, paying the bill. Let's break this down into a super simple 4-step process so you can end your meal just as smoothly as you started it. Look, it's just a simple 4-step combo. First, get their attention with 여기요. Second, let them know you're ready to pay with 계산할게요. Third, tell them your method, usually by card, right? So you'd say 카드로 할게요. And finally, if you need one, ask for a receipt with 영수증 주세요. 4 steps, 0 panic. And what if you need to split the bill? Easy. Just ask, 격자 계산 가능해요? Which just means, can we pay separately? Most places are totally fine with this. So, let's just recap the whole journey. You greet, you order using inbun for servings, you get refills by asking for deo, which means more, and you pay by saying 계산할게요. That's it. That's the entire night, simplified down to 4 core moves. So I think the most important thing to take away from all of this is that you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be clear and polite. A Korean barbecue restaurant isn't a performance review. It's a warm table with a small fire in the middle just waiting for you to enjoy it. And now you have all the tools you need to do just that.